did he quote? Yeah, he quoted the Pope. Who am I to judge? That's not an infallible statement. Time out. Here we go. How do you know at the time when a pope is alive what is true and what is false? Because he's your ultimate authority, right? He's your ultimate authority. Now, I know, and I believe any honest person knows, that what Cardinal Ratzinger believes theologically is not what Francis believes. And I can't remember what his pre-papal name was. Sorry, Berga something, whatever. They are not, one of these things is not like the other. They are not on the same page. Don't lie to me. You know it too. And I well know that officially what the Pope says on an airplane is not dogma. I know. But it tells you a lot about what he actually believes, isn't it? And given that the vast majority of popes live and die without ever uttering quote unquote dogma, without ever defining something, what good are they? The whole concept of papal infallibility is not only worthless because it's unfalsifiable. You know, Honorius was an infallible pope except when he wasn't being an infallible pope. So the pope can't make an error except when he does, then he's not really acting as the pope. Well, that's useful. When Honorius, the Bishop of Rome, taught monothelitism as the Bishop of Rome, in epistles and letters as the Bishop of Rome, at that time, if you had followed his advice, you would have been in error. And only in later years would you have known that you were in error, but if you died, then you'd die in error. So there's no way of knowing. History might tell you later, but then history might change its interpretation later. And so when the Pope can stand there and say, who am I to judge? You and I both know that probably no Pope before him ever would have even thought of saying those words in that context. Things they be a-changing. God's truth doesn't change, but papal interpretation does. Don't tell me that Sixtus V or the author of the Papal Syllabus of Errors, or that they and Francis are teaching the same thing. They're not. Come on, be honest. They're not. And you know it. And so